Hey guys, so welcome to the channel. Your voice Sammy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw a trend line. I want you to stick with me to the end of this video, as I'm going to be showing you a lot of secret about trend line. I've actually been using the trend line trading strategy for a while now, and I know how to go about my trend line. And I find out that so many folks don't understand how the trend line works in the market. Now I'm going to be using NZD as an example for this tutorial for us to understand what trend line is all about. Now we can see this market is actually bullish because why? Price has actually been moving up, giving us major swing points. When it comes to trend line, please, I like you guys to look for major swing points in the market, where the market is actually what coming to retrace. This is not a major swing point, okay? And somebody may be saying structure has been broken. Please take note, the structure of this market has not changed from bullish to bearish. I'm going to be showing you how and why I say so, okay? Let's stick with us to the end of this video. Okay, this video might have a part 2 because some of the information I'm going to be dropping are actually really vital, and I might not be able to cover it all in this tutorial, but I want to break it into different series so you can be able to have a better understanding of what trendline trading strategy is all about. Okay, let's dive right in. If you haven't subscribed to this video, I drop quality videos every week, so I would like you to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the section below. Okay, now when it comes to drawing trend line, we like to draw from the major swing points. Like I said, major swing points. Good. I'm leaving this one here. I might even draw it a little bit lower. Let me start from here. Okay. Now this might seem a little bit complex, but I believe there is something else that we are seeing here. So I'll take this out and show you something else here. This is the way every trader believes on drawing trend line. They believe as a day trader that trend line should actually be very straight. It's not actually like that all the time. Because the market has a way it moves when it comes to trend line. Okay, let's get this out. Okay, I'm taking this one out because it was a rundown of liquidity. Somebody may be asking me, why didn't I consider this one? I'll see it as a run out of liquidity. Liquidity simply means price came down to take price lower. So I would see that as a rundown of liquidity. But okay, let me just draw this one like this. Let me take this out so that it will not be complex for us. Since this video is actually meant for beginners, let me take it out like this. Okay, let's say I'm drawing my trend line from here. I'm omitting, there are two ways to go about this, okay? I'm omitting the last one. Here, okay, all right. Let me just take this out completely. Draw a different one here. You put it on. Okay, now let's notice something here. Price actually touched these zones here, here, and it came back to it here in the future. Okay, don't mind my entry here. While I'm buying, I'm going to be showing you. Okay, just stick with me. Price actually came to these major zones here. Now there's something I need to open your eye about. In every trend line that moves, we actually have two trend lines. That when the price breaks above the first one, it will come back to the second one. Now, how do I mean? Let me draw it for you so that you see clearly. Here, every trend line, most of the time, majority of the time that I see, has two trend lines that they move with. Now, I'll tell you why. Let's draw this from here. Okay, you can see it right. After this was broken, price was respecting the zones. but these zones are not being considered. They are not actually serious. We like to buy from here. Okay, but there's something you need to be aware of. If I'm taking my TP, this is what I do. I'll enter the market here, and immediately price breaks above this first swing point. I will close the trade and wait for the next opportunity for you to come back to the second trend line. This is where I will enter again, and I will draw another trend line here, another trend line here. Ah, immediately it breaks above this again. Immediately it breaks above that again. I will close and look for another opportunity. But now, if you look closely, the market did not come back to this trend line. It break below it. Now, before it break below it, there is something it did. Came back to it again and went back to the downside. Now, this shows the reversal, but truly, this is actually what they call trend line liquidity. It's for advance. I'm not going to be talking about it. Okay, it's for advance. So what I do is this: immediately I see price come to this major trend line, I buy, and I draw my trend line. I go down to the lower time frame. Let's go down to 30 minutes so I can see if this is more clearer for us to understand. Okay. Okay, first of all, let me talk about the reason why I'm buying here. Let me see why talk about why I'm buying here. I hope this is clear enough. I would think I would talk about this thing in the future video. I'm not going to be talking about it here so that I don't get the video too complex. Okay, I'm going to be talking about it in the future video. I might be dropping it tomorrow so we get a better understanding about why I'm buying here. Okay, the next one I want to show us is, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would like you to do so. So you'll be part of the persons that are going to be seeing what I'm going to be dropping tomorrow about what reason why I was buying here. Okay, I'm going to be explaining that. Okay, let's check 30 minutes and see what we can understand about the same chart pattern that 30 minutes is doing here. As you can see, the 30 minutes candles are always big, so I advise traders to always look for opportunities in the higher time frame. Once you have the big picture of what the higher time frame is saying, you will know that this market is bullish. But looking at it from this 30 minutes, it seems as if the market is actually bearish, but it's not. It's actually what bullish. So we like to buy off of higher time frame. Understanding what price is doing, that gives you a better edge, so you are not confused. Somebody here might be thinking the market is actually bearish, but it is not. It's actually bullish. All what the market is doing is just trying to tell us that, hey, we are going up, but this many candles here we can see it shows as if we are bearish. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, this is it. So we just start drawing from here. Don't forget what I said. Immediately this trend line has been broken. In the 30 minutes, I exit the trade. Okay, okay, this is it. So what we have here is this sync point, sync point, sync point. Some folks might be buying here in 30 minutes. It's cool with you, but whenever I place trade in the 4 hours, I don't like come back to the 30 minutes to look for opportunity. So this is it. So immediately there was a break. This is telling me that the market wants to go back to a major swing point in 4 hours, which is this. Okay, you may not see this opportunity here, but if you go back to the 4 hours here, we checked out from hours. the 4 hours. When we check see price broke. This is the 30 minutes trend line. As you can see, price actually broke to this swing point again in the 4 hours. So what we do is we look for opportunity here to buy again, and while entering we draw another trend line here in the 4 hours. So when we go to the 30 minutes and we see that the trend line is being broken, we exit it, because why? Price will come back to the original trend line in the 4 hours. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that 4 hours has a trend line, whereas the 30 minutes has another trend line. I'm going to be dropping the trend line, how to draw a trend line on a bearish video, bearish market video and tutorial also. So just stick right in. Okay, I'll be dropping the video tomorrow. Let's stay connected.